Everyone, welcome back. So, I wanted to expand a little about what I said in my previous video about how the Gen Z people don't teach their children the right way. And I've noticed this because of how I used to teach previously. This was a long time ago. I don't teach it anymore because of that very issue. But I've noticed that the parents don't teach the children right. They don't show them respect. They don't honor. They just like to mess around and think that it's fun. That's why some people have issues and why bullying happens. Bullying happens only because the person is not respectful and they want to make an issue or they want to have fun doing something stupid to somebody else. Now, I don't usually use bullying because that's just a terminology that they made upon it. I call it people that are needy and want attention. They're needy and they want attention because their parents didn't teach them respect. They didn't teach them how to be honorable, how to be caring, loving, harmonious. See, these are qualities that they're all missing, which is why bullying happens. That's why you end up with the wrong people. That's why the children grow up with that bastard mentality. That's why they hang around with those trash people. When you hang around trash, you become a trash person. And I'm speaking because I have experience. I know about this. Not just by teaching, but in general, even in work. So it's better to teach it's better to teach your children how to be respectful, caring, and loving for themselves and not look to the outside for people because that's how you end up with the wrong people. The people that are messed up because they were hanging around trash people. They were hanging around those people that are like in a groupie and think that it's fun to do something stupid, which is dumb. 222 on the timer. Anyways, you have to know these type of people are not right. They're not educated because of the parents. It all goes back to the parents. See, this is why I like to teach my students the right way. But this was a long time ago. Like I said, I don't want to get into it. But all I want to say is the school district, the board meetings, or however you want to say, they don't acknowledge it well. And so they think that we're responsible, but it's the parents that are responsible. That's why all these things happen. That's why you have bad things in the news about so-and-so getting killed or shooting or somebody killed themselves because of bullying, right? These people are dumb and stupid because they were not raised properly. Now, I tell you, when you raise somebody, you have to nurture them, care them, and you have to take care of them. Meaning you have to be educating them. The parents are always the first teachers. That's what I always like to say. Parents, you're the first teacher of your children. So start acting like a responsible parent and teach your students, teach your children the right way. Don't let others teach your children the bad way because they're going to end up like those drug addict bastards, those drug addict people, smokers, drinkers, the people that do vaping, all of those people have that mentality, that bastard mentality. But I'm just letting you know that you have to be very careful. Okay, I'll talk to you in the next video.